up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festus 67's workshop, and welcome to kit number 71 of Build the 1967 Mustang Eleanor from the film Gone in 60 Seconds. This is from our wonderful folks over at Fanhome. Now, if you want to grab this for yourself and build along with me, head over to this link here, all the way along there folks. Pop. That will take you to the Fanhome website where you can take out a subscription for this iconic 1/8 scale Ford Mustang. She is a beauty, folks. Just have a scoot through the magazine, see what we're going to be doing. And we're going to be doing the battery and the trunk floor today in this issue, which is these sections here. This is all the parts that we're getting today, all of that lot. And we're going to be pretty much putting all of the components in on the boot floor now, or the trunk floor, and getting that all sorted out. It says they're about cutting the battery cables and things like that, so we'll be doing that later. And then obviously you've got your battery box cover and things like that. This is what we're going to end up with today at the end of our completed issue. So we'll scoot forward to the beautiful Eleanor. This is some more detail there on the original Eleanor from the original film there. All beaten up, bless it. This is some more there. Fred, loyal and naive. A bit more on the characters of the movies. Lots of blurb on him. You then got some data files there on preparation behind the scenes of the movie, all the recruiting of the actors, etc. Cars with women's name is a 99 Mercedes-Benz, a CL500 called Donna, folks, yes. This was the one famously where they went to it and then they spotted the unmarked police van. Some more there, nice sleek front on that, I do like that. Then you got Erin, a 69 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, looking rather sexy there, and it's orange with the black stripes. Is that a Hemi orange? Not 100% sure, but she does look beautiful. There she is there. Something about the cars of this era, they just looked mean and moody, didn't they? Look at all the bright work on this. Wow. A lot of polishing there, isn't there? Next up, you got the 94 Ford Mustang. And then you got some odd facts there on the Mustang and things in the background there. So that's what we're doing today. So let's go and get all our bits and pieces together, and we'll start a little bit of assembly, folks. Right, that's all the bits on the bench for us. So that's the trunk floor. We've got the moulded part at the top of the tank there, like so. So we'll be getting that out. But first of all, we want the yellow section, this little piece here. Okay, and we're going to be putting our battery caps, our little cable caps in. They've got a little woodruff key on them. So just press them in place, like so. And they're going to be attached with tiny, tiny PS12 screws, folks. So we're going to need our little microscopic screwdriver bit for that. And we'll see whether or not we can get them in. Like so. So let's just gently put that on there. Grab a little bit of oil, like so. And then whilst holding that in place, we'll feed that along my thumb, like so. Pull that right down, just like that. Don't over tighten it, don't need to, just let it nip. We'll grab the next one of those, like so, and do the same again. Little tiny drop of oil. Any excess, just let fall on the bench there, because I can clean that off at the end. Next up, put the red cap in, the positive, and do the same again, folks. I just use my thumb as a guide. Rest the screwdriver across the knuckle there, like so. And that's what you're going to end up with. Do a little battery lead cap, just like so. Okay. We then want to spin that upside down, like so, and then we want to bring the grey section underneath. Now there's a slope on this, as you can see, just on there. That's it, right along there. So you want that high part facing your left hand, okay? And then we're going to feed this over those, lay it in place, and then we'll use 2 PS05 screws to button that down with, folks, okay? Let's put our screwdriver bit on. A little bit of oil, got some on the bench there, so we might as well utilise it. And then we can screw this in place, just like so. Again, you don't have to go too tight, just let it nip. And the same again there. Like so. That now gives you your battery box, or your battery base, with your battery on it there, just sitting there rather swanky, like so. We then want to bring in our trunk floor, okay, and spin it, like so. And you want it with the little semicircle facing away from you, okay? And then we're just going to bring our battery in and rest it in situ, okay? Just like so. So it's telling you the red plug facing the wall. You've got 2 little pegs and 1 protruding hole, and it goes just in there like so. Yeah, just in there. And then that will be retained with a PS05 screw. So let's grab that. What, a little bit of oil on her, because why not? And then same again, just guide your screw in. And that is it, in place. Look at that. And rather sexy, isn't it? Right, it's now telling us to get this hose and cut that in half equally. So what I tend to do is I tend to form a little U shape, give it a little squeeze, and then whilst holding it in there, I'll get my scalpel, run it upside down along the joint. There you go, that's now equal. Once you're done, just fold your blade up, put it away. Don't cut yourself then. Right, we are now going from these little leads down to the little pegs. So just slide that on the peg, like so. And then we can feed it down onto this little peg just here. Now I went the curved side where I bent the U, where I cut it just so that it curves a bit easier from the battery terminal right down onto this. Just my personal preference. Works for me. Like that. See? So that's that one done. And then same again this side. See? So I've got the little curved section there. And that's what I'm attaching to this little terminal. Give it a jiggle so that it goes on the peg, like so. And then we can bring it down onto this little pin that's just on the floor panel there. A little bit fiddly. I'm using my magnifiers of seeingness just so that I can see what I'm doing. There you go. And that's the leads done. Like that. Neat, isn't it? So we got that sorted. We can now slide 71C over that. That's what it's telling us now. So grab that like so. And you want the hole on the right hand side to be furthest away from you. So it'll slide straight over. And then the 2 pegs will go into the floor. And then we can retain them underneath with 2 PS05 screws, folks. Just grab a little drop of oil, just like that. And we'll get the first one in. We'll go in there, there you go. Chew some of that. Pop that one on there. And then we'll do the same just there. Like that. That now gives us the battery in its case. Looking rather menacing in there. And then we can put our cover on them, folks, okay? We've got a little tab there that sticks out, that faces towards us. And then you've got the little locating pegs just in there. And then we can just press the battery box together, like so. That's now secured, and that's your battery in the boot, looking rather splendid. So that's that stage completed. Just rubbing the excess oil off there, Cole. There you go. So that's that section completed. Don't forget, if you'd like to build this along with me, head over to this link here. Takes you to the Fanhome website, folks. Bink. There's a clickable link in the description below. Head over there and take out a subscription to this beautiful, beautiful artwork. And whilst you're on that journey, just click that little festa before you go. And subscribe to the YouTube channel. Helps me grow me channel. I'm immensely grateful. And ring the bell whilst you're there and select all, and you'll be notified of future content, folks. In the meantime, thank you so much for coming in and keeping me company. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye-bye for now. Stay safe.